No pressure, now I have to inspire you.
You can do it.
Thank you. It's such an honor and privilege to be here because I really believe in what we're doing. I'm proud to be a board member of a Global Entrepreneurship Festival. Now let me ask you, how many entrepreneurs do we have in the room? Please put your hands up. Brilliant. And I always say you cannot call yourself an entrepreneur till you have fallen and got back up again and again and again. And that is a true characteristic of an entrepreneur. We don't give up, we persevere. Now, a wonderful saying from an incredible lady, President of Liberia, President Ellen, she said, if your dreams aren't big enough, they don't scare you, frankly, they're not big enough. So you must dream big, and you must be willing to take risks as an entrepreneur, because that is the true game. There's competition all over the world, but it's incredible. I wear many hats, and even today, Nikki asked, and it happened to me 2 days ago, the British ambassador in Romania said, what title should I use? You've got too many. And the truth is, you need to live life with passion and purpose. Yeah. And the reason I have too many titles, because I take pride in everything that I do. I have too many passions, which means I just want to really impact the world. I really want to make change, whether that's change for youth, whether that's change to adults, to women, to animals, love animals. I've even brought my bag here for swan food, because before I came, I fed my swans. On our way back, I'll feed my swans and my ducks and my geese. But I love doing what I do because I wake up each day and I feel motivated, I feel challenged, because I know I'm gonna wake up and do the things that I love to do. And I absolutely welcome challenges. Challenges are incredible because it keeps us on our toes and it keeps us thinking. Now, what is entrepreneurship? It's an incredible journey for a start. But if we look at figures, if we look at global figures, 29 trillion of global trade, you'll be shocked to know only 1% of that comes from developing nations, which includes most of Africa. And frankly, that's not good enough. Because in Africa, we have so many inspiring, leading entrepreneurs. Over 700,000 tech graduates are coming from Africa. That's mind-blowing. But still, they're not penetrating that global market. Now we've got AI. Now, how many of you are actively using AI? Put your hands up. How many of you using AI for personal, like ChatGPT?
Yeah.
So you've got more hands. It has changed the game, and it is changing the game for us all over the world. But it's incredible when you actually look at the figures. If you look at Africa, for example, 70% of the 1 trillion mobile transactions that happen all over the world, 70% is from Africa. That's outstanding. So that's telling us there's change coming. Something Africa has been brilliant at is digital economy. And they are leading in many ways. And I really like to see places like Ghana, who are one of the #5 tech hubs across Africa. So I love to see countries like Ghana that are leading the way. And I love that the festival's happening in Ghana this year, because it is a great place to do business. It is very business friendly. And the government, the president has a direction. He is investing heavily in infrastructure, data centers, and that is really paving the way. Agriculture, ag tech. Tech is part of the future, but I love in Africa they're integrating it into business. Now, another interesting statistic is about women. The most women entrepreneurs are actually in Africa. And I love that. I love a continent empowering women to be all that they can be and do more. And we need to be doing more of it. And I love to see so many women here today, because women are incredible. We are the pillars of society. We are. It's been said we're really good leaders. I'm just saying, it's a statistic. But women are the pillar of society, and women are driving that way forward. And when a continent is empowering women, they're empowering their growth. They're empowering their future. So it's so incredible. If you look here, we can see women's a big part of this festival. So this platform, Global Entrepreneurship Festival, it's changing the way for a future for entrepreneurs all over the world to unite. I travel all over the world. I travel across 6 continents. I get to do business with heads of states, with governments, with private sector, and I really love how we're doing cross-border trade. I am an expert in geopolitics, and I like to call something eco-politics. Because while we have the geopolitics going on, we have eco-politics. Trade and investment will always continue, will always happen. If we look at statistics globally, for example, we talk about China and the US. People get shocked when they learn that the US's biggest trading partner is China. If you just look at the figures in 2023, do you know how much trade America and China did? Just under 600 billion. And of that, 70% was imports from China to the US. And now we've got global trade wars. But I tell you something that's done, that's ignited more international trade, because countries like Mexico, Canada have realized we're too dependent on this one country. Let's diversify our trade. And this is a time for nations like Africa to step up and say to these other partners on the other continents, come and do trade with us. We have agriculture, we have, did you know, so Africa's actually got one of the largest, fastest growing populations. So by 2050, Africa is going to have the largest workforce. That is exciting. So that means there's going to be so much more talent coming from Africa. So the opportunities are vast, and I encourage each and every one of you, if you are not doing international business, start doing international business. It's a big world out there. I always say, one person came to me, they do business here in the UK, and they were struggling and saying, I'm really struggling, I can't get business. And I said, well, maybe you need to cast your net into international waters. There's bigger fish to catch. So don't go into shallow waters. There's a big ocean out there and bigger fish. So get out there, be brave, take risks, and be an entrepreneur. Thank you. Woo!